To our AU NYC class of 2020, congratulations on your graduation. We wish we were doing this in person, but we're delighted to still have the opportunity to be able to celebrate your success virtually. Thank you fundamentally for your service on the front lines at the COVID-19 epidemic epicenter. Your service cannot be understated, and your willingness to keep going back to those front lines and making a difference has been respected and treasured. Thank you as well for pivoting the way you did to online as quickly so that you could complete your education. I know it wasn't easy. I have yet to run into a current student, faculty member, or staff member who said, I like this new norm better than the old norm. It has made us cherish all the more what makes the old norm so special in higher education. And that should give us heart for the long run as we continue to navigate the short run. We cannot also forget that we've lost members of our community. In our AU NYC community, David Hamilton, for example, an MPA graduate from 2014. Michael Hill, who earned a master's degree in 2018 and was pursuing a second degree in counseling with us. So please join me in a moment of silence in their memory. May they rest in power, and may their memory always be a blessing to us. And now it's my great honor to turn it over to our Vice President of Academic Affairs, our Provost, Beth Handobi.
Congratulations, Alfred University class of 2020. Your class has gone through a distinctive experience that will mark your accomplishment in this graduation in a very special way. I'd like to take a moment to honor two members of our Alfred University community that we lost to this pandemic. David Hamilton graduated with his master's in 2014, and Michael Hill, who's a 2018 AUNY graduate and also a current student. We want to extend our sympathies to their families and friends. But all of you have persevered through quite an extraordinary time. You're professionals who are working on the front lines in counseling, mental health, public administration, education, while at the same time working on your advanced degrees. You're preparing yourselves to continue to better serve others. I admire and respect what you have accomplished. Earning your degree is truly outstanding. So on behalf of the faculty and staff of Alfred University, I want to offer you our sincere congratulations. Enjoy your celebration.
And now it's my honor to turn it over to our board chair, a member of our class of 1992, Greg Connors.
Thank you, President Zupan, and welcome everyone to the first ever AUNY virtual commencement ceremony. First, I want to thank all of you for everything you've done for your communities and everything you've done to persevere through these very challenging and unprecedented health crisis. Second, I want to congratulate everybody. This is one incredible accomplishment to persevere, to do everything you have while you're working, while you're continuing to operate in your regular life and getting these advanced degrees is truly absolutely commendable to you and will serve as a true inspiration to not only your family, but your entire community as a whole. Last, as you walk out and you continue off in this challenging times, remember that what you've accomplished truly is inspirational. It's inspirational to your family, it's inspirational to your coworkers, as well as the people that are around you and in your community. So as you go through life, remember about Alfred, and anybody that you think Alfred can help, please make sure you encourage them to come visit us. Now, I'd like to pass this on to Craig Peretz. Craig is a longtime board member, strong advocate of AUNY, and I'm honored and pleased to announce him or to welcome him to join us.
Good day. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of Alfred University, we'd like to offer our congratulations on the successful completion of the requirements for your degree. Well done. Do not let the fact that you're not walking across the stage today to accept your degree take anything away from your accomplishment. And I understand what that accomplishment means. Like many of you, I also went for a degree part-time. After graduating from Alfred in 1988, I worked for several years before going for my MBA part-time. Balancing family, work, and school is no easy task, and the receiving of your degree today is the result of all that hard work. I also want us to recognize all of those people who supported you as you worked for your degree. Family, friends, coworkers, and the Alfred University team should take as much pride in this accomplishment as you should. Thank you all for supporting the degree recipient. Also remember that with the receipt of your degree, it does not mean the end of your association with Alfred University. You are and continue to be part of the Alfred University family. I urge you to stay in touch with the friends you have made and the faculty, many of which who are now your friends, you have got to know while at Alfred. Finally, many of you have heard the phrase fiat lux, and while a student at Alfred, I was told it translated to mean, let there be light. Right or wrong in my translation, right now during these challenging times, we are all looking for that light, perhaps the one at the end of the tunnel. With the attainment of your degree today, please know that you have found some of that light today. Take pride in that, and congratulations once again.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. My name is Matthew Washington. I'm an Alfred University graduate of the year 2004, and I'm a proud member of the Alfred University Board of Trustees. I'm so excited for this class of 2020 and have been such a proponent and an excited champion of the New York City program, partly because I'm born, bred, and buttered right here in New York City, and I have the pleasure of serving as Deputy Manhattan Borough President. And so working in this city has been a real pleasure and an honor for me, and being still connected to Alfred University and being connected with all of you and the work that you've done to be school counselors, public administrators, and mental health counselors is really incredible. You know, as of late, this has been quite a year, 2020, with the coronavirus running rampant and changing the way we do business, the way everything happens, changing the way we learn, changing classes and everything for all of you and what you've had to endure, leading up to the unfortunate losses of life and the most recent murder of George Floyd that we all witnessed. And we are in a city, we are in a nation, we are in a world that's hurting right now. When I think about Alfred University, I'm reminded of the motto, fiat lux, which comes from the King James Version of the Bible, where God said, let there be light. And right now, we need light more than ever before. We need all of you who are the new school counselors and public administrators and mental health counselors, because people have been in a tough and trying time these past couple of months. As we come out of the coronavirus, as we look at what's happening with social justice, we need all of you now more than ever. This is a time that you all have prepared for. This is a time that you all are needed, and we need every effort. We need everything that you're going to bring to this city, and wherever you go, wherever you practice, we're going to need your expertise. I know this has not been the easiest journey, but it's a journey that you endured so that others can benefit. And I'm so grateful that all of you have taken on the task to serve someone else. These aren't career fields that are focused on gaining the most money you possibly can. You all have made a decision to serve someone else. And it's one of the basic and fundamental components of humanity, is to serve others. And so I'm grateful for all of the work that you all have put in. I'm grateful that we are now going to jointly be alum of Alfred University and continue to push forward, continue to hold on to what you have learned in the classroom, continue to hold on to how your families have supported you, how your families have encouraged you, and be the light that this world needs right now. And so congratulations to all of you. Congratulations for everything that you have accomplished. and thank you for taking on the banner of making a difference in our city, in our nation, and in the world. God bless you all.
I'd like to greet all of you to this virtual commencement ceremony for your accomplishment in completing your master's degree during these past 2 years. Your accomplishment is particularly momentous because halfway through your final semester, we were hit with the COVID-19 pandemic. I know that this affected all of us, and in particular, it impacted your coursework when we had to immediately transition to online instruction in mid-March. I want to thank you for your patience with us as we did that, and I want to thank all your instructors who did the remarkable thing of converting their courses to online format in less than a week and relatively seamlessly. I know that many of you were affected by COVID-19 in losing family members, friends, and colleagues, as you have communicated with me during this time. As President Zupan mentioned, we also lost 2 of our alumni to the pandemic. David Hamilton, a 2014 graduate of our Master's in Public Administration program, and Michael Hill, a 2018 graduate of our School of Counseling program. After navigating the waters of COVID-19, taking classes online and working and providing services to children and families in their schools and clients in your agencies. 3 weeks ago, we were all horrified to witness the murder of George Floyd on TV. I have to guess that almost all of you were impacted by that, and in watching that recording, could think that could have been you, a child, a grandchild, or a friend who could have been in the same situation. We would like to join you in working toward a better country for our children and grandchildren and the youth of the country. We'd like to stand united with our graduates in fighting this type of racism and working toward a better world. In doing so, we would like to observe a minute of silence and to honor George Floyd. Thank you. And now I'd like to congratulate you on achieving this goal of yours, and hope that this ceremony is a bright spot in what has been a very difficult time for you and for the country as a whole. I'd like to introduce Assistant Dean Justin Grigg, who will make some comments.
Thank you, Dr. Serio. Hello, everyone. Congratulations on a well-earned achievement. It is an honor to be associated with all of you who add graduate studies to already full lives. When I was mayor of the village of Alfred, I often felt I was back in graduate school It was an additional responsibility squeezed into evenings and weekends, something that I know you all have done, and it was really hard. I commend you on your achievement. Kudos on seeing it through to a successful conclusion. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. I've interacted with many of you through your field experiences, and specifically live text, which is a fun piece of software, keeps us on our toes, or through your program development and grantsmanship course. To the public administration students, a special shout out. It was wonderful getting to know all of you during your time on campus. I feel like it was yesterday. And then our capstone poster session last winter, also enjoyable. It was great to meet family and friends. You are a formidable group, all of you, public administration and all. Empowered with this degree, we expect great things. And please, in my interactions with you, if I've gotten to know you, it'd be great. I'd love to stay in touch. Thank you and all the best. Now, I would like to turn it over to Dr. Bidding, Associate Dean.
Thank you, Assistant Dean and former Mayor Grigg. And congratulations to all of our graduates across all of our programs, school and mental health counseling, public administration, and our Certificate of Advanced Study in Mental Health Counseling. Sorry we can't be doing this in person, but really happy to celebrate with you today virtually. It's my pleasure to do one of the things that we do every year that's one of my favorite things to do, and that's to announce the winners of this year's James F. Doherty Award. Let me say just a couple words about Dr. Doherty and before I read the recipients of this year's award. Dr. James F. Doherty spent 40 years in public education, serving as a teacher, educational leader, and as a New York citywide director of testing. Upon retiring from public education, Dr. Doherty became the director of the Center for Integrated Training and Education, CITE, our partner in New York City, an organization dedicated to providing educational opportunities to underserved populations. Under his leadership, CITE has formed long-lasting partnerships with Alfred University and other universities, benefiting thousands of school professionals and employees in the public sector. The Doherty Award is presented each year to those students who exemplify his dedication, passion, and commitment to excellence in their chosen field. Each of the students, recipients of this year's award will receive a certificate and an honorarium acknowledging their accomplishment. This year's winner of the Doherty Award in counseling, Mary Arias, Janet Contreras, Dina Freeman, Amanda Kuzar, Haiti Carasquillo, Annie Marta, Sweetie Brito, Sarah Muhammad, Elena Caballo, Nadej Henry, and Camille Hulsnitz. In public administration, Angie Acosta, Xing Zhen, and Dananea Smith. I'd like to congratulate all of our Doherty Award winners, both in counseling and in public administration. And again, share my congratulations with the entire cohort and how much you accomplished during the time in the program, and certainly under very difficult circumstances at the end. The work that you're doing on behalf of the communities that you live and work in has just really been astounding. And we hear more and more every day about the wonderful work that you're doing to move us forward through this time of crisis. So again, congratulations. I hope that you're celebrating with your friends and your family today, and realizing how important those around you have been to accomplishing your goals. And I look forward to seeing you all in person in a celebration down the road a bit. With that, I'd like to turn the program back over to President Mark Zupan, who will offer concluding remarks. Thanks, guys. Way to go.
Class of 2020, your resilience, your resoluteness, and your resourcefulness through these current challenging times has been greatly appreciated and commendable. We're dealing with important challenges, whether it's health, whether it's racial injustice and building a more just society, whether it's socioeconomic well-being of our communities. And as we deal through these important challenges, let's always be mindful that the best solution to the challenges lies in education, lies in what you've committed yourself to doing and in pursuing this degree with our university. These are mountains with no tops, but we must remain committed to traversing the mountains and pursuing those important solutions. So let us all commit to being bearers of light in these challenging times, to being part of the solution, to creating a more just society, to finding ways to deal with challenging diseases, and to promoting socioeconomic well-being. Thank you for being willing to be part of the solution, being bearers of light. Fiat Lux, our university's motto, let there be light, ever more important in times like these. Class of 2020, in closing, I would like to ask you to stay tuned for the pictures and the scrolling of your names. And I would also like you to join me in singing our university's alma mater.
Nestled away in the Empire State Hills, 'neath the watch care of sentinel pines, where the murmuring song of the brook hums along, and the favoring sun ever shines. In a valley so fair where the forest trees share dominion o'er hillside and glen, stands the pioneer college of Western New York. Alfred, we hail thee again. Hail to thee, Alfred, thou guide of our youth, sweet benign mother all hail. Sing at thy anthems of duty and truth, may thy clear ringing music never fail.
Well, you've done it, everyone. Congratulations once again. You're officially now graduates of our master's programs in New York City. It's time to move the tassel on your cap from the right to the left and start celebrating, and feel free to take your cap off and throw it in the air. Ready, guys? Woohoo!